Yo, what up, guys? I'm late. Let me figure everything out here. Hold up. Let me add game day. Stream East. And there's my alarm. Imagine that. So I get rid of that. Let me bring up game day. Where's game day at? Here's game day. Here we go. Let's go, baby. This is a huge day. Tennessee, Georgia, man. This can be sick. Hold up.
The order of hash browns.
Hold up.
It's kind of the biggest deal in breakfast.
Shit,
the
man.
$6 meal deal, available now.
God damn.
Drawing the most flavor out of something is a nuanced process.
All right.
And if that doesn't work,
under control,
deep
people.
fry it until it
Get it
tastes
under
delicious.
control. Gotta go get my
Arby's,
coffee.
we have the meat.
Yeah. Here we go. We got another hour till the games, man.
And wait till you see the other two surprises.
So I think Dub V becomes
joyful bundle of
eligible
three.
today.
3?
You know, who
I was
knows,
thinking of gifting
right?
one to each of you.
God, they
I got
they
AT&T's
never
bundle
win
of
the
3,
games that they're
iPhone
sort of
16 Pro with
expected
Apple
to
Intelligence.
win. So with this, I mean, the line
For
movement
me, and iPad
good
and
for
Apple
West
Watch for
Virginia,
you.
right? The line has come
Get
down.
iPhone
They're
16
at
Pro
home.
on us, plus iPad and
Been
Apple
playing
Watch for
better.
99 cents per month each, and save up to
I still have to
$1,700.
side with Baylor, man. I would have to side with Baylor, but
Any NBA
you know,
can
betting on a
inspire your
game like
next
that,
hunch. And with 3 months of
in my
NBA
opinion,
League
is
Pass
just
from
so stupid. How can you bet on a game that's truly a coin flip? I mean,
FanDuel,
who
you're
knows
about
with
to get
Baylor,
a
West
whole lot
Virginia?
more inspiration. So if you think they're going
Does BYU
rock the ring
finally
right out of the
lose
gates,
today?
or you want to RSVP to the
I think
block
it's
party,
more than likely. We never know
or you
because
think it's gonna
night
start raining
games in
threes.
Provo, Utah always seem to have some magic to them. So maybe BYU
FanDuel has more
again
ways to bet on
escapes
players
death
so you can make your
by the
hunches
skin of
happen.
their teeth.
Right now, new
But
customers bet $5 to get 150 in bonus
if you
bets
put a
if you
gun
win.
to my head and you
Plus,
made
all customers
me
get 3 months
wager
of
on that
NBA League
game,
Pass on us.
I would have to rock with
FanDuel, America's #1 sports.
Kansas good football.
Well, they make everything better.
Bro, why
Tastes
are you
good?
using
Was it
Stream
good for
East?
you?
Why the fuck not?
No way.
What else am I gonna use?
Guacamole.
I gotta go get my coffee.
That's cool. That went better than I thought. Get another tray and the kicker.
Avocados from Mexico.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99. Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99. You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
What's this?
Ducks I'm into an NIL deal.
An NIL deal?
It's name, injury, and likeness. With a name like Prime, the injury like mine, and a likeness so fine, that's a triple threat.
Couldn't we just tell people Aflac pays cash for expenses not covered by health insurance?
We want people to understand how Aflac helps.
Let game day begin.
Grab a Pepsi and
No,
make your
not
game
why
day
are
epic.
you using it? Why are you sharing your screen with us? What do you mean?
Sonic
Well,
Department
you
of
can
Research
watch
and
the
Delicious.
fucking
We
game
topped
day?
off the
Bro,
Sonic
what are you
Smash
on,
with love
Brett?
with our cream-
Brett, are you okay this morning?
Creamy queso with
Brett,
hand
do you
smashed
need a
patties
coffee,
made
man?
to order. It's a cheesy love letter to your
Why are you sharing your screen with us? So we can all watch game day. I do this every week, man. What the fuck? Maybe I'm just reading that wrong. Hope Georgia loses today. Why is that? Are you a Tennessee fan? Are you from Tennessee? By the way, guys, I've only been live for a couple minutes, so just drop a like on the live stream real quick. Tap that thumbs up button. So we can get most of the normal crew in here.
Among 3 teams tied with 1 loss in the SEC.
Looks like good weather down there in Georgia today. Arkansas plus 13. Yeah, I mean, that's the actually 13 and a half was what I gave out on Wednesday when I did the video.
One of Georgia's newest traditions. The
Nah, they've given me $500 free bet last week.
shoulder pads and decided to paint them and decorate
I
them
mean,
with
is
spices
$500 a
and
lot to you? Is that like
Now, dozens of students
how many
have joined
units
the
is that?
clothes
Is that a
getting
pretty
ready for
big
game day
hit?
today. And now,
That Tennessee
even
spread looks really public. What, a lot of people are on the points? Goddamn, this stream sucks. I
the
might have to go to
team
YouTube or
is in
something.
on the tradition.
Gotta
In
get a live
2017,
today.
they
I don't have
forced
my
a
usual
special
stuff pulled up.
set of shoulder pads, and the spikes, of course, were painted gold. And whoever forces a turnover on defense gets to wear
Yeah, it's
those
beautiful
spikes.
here.
It's called the Savage Pads.
Oh shit, are you in
But
Atlanta?
these may not be Savage
Are you in
pads, but they're the
Athens?
Sims pads, and I think they look just as great.
Athens, Georgia.
Great, Reese.
Arkansas plus 13.
To see those on a bike boot camp.
Yeah,
near you
hopefully we
on the Peloton.
cash the free pick, man. I mean, the line movement looks great. I gave that sucker out at 13.5 this week. It's much lower now. I think it's what, 11.5 across the board. Fucking stream sucks, man. Fuck this shit.
Well, Bell Sessions,
By the way,
who got
guys,
here at
friendly reminder. Look at the
3
numbers they've
a.m.
been
this
putting up.
morning was the winner. Her ticket was pulled, and you thought to yourself immediately, what, Bell?
I knew I couldn't do it, and he was texting me and he said that he
Let's
could.
see.
So
No, do
we're
that.
splitting it.
Okay, so Bell Sessions made the decision
Yeah.
to talk to my man,
Do that.
Henry Silver,
Boom.
who been Henry got here yesterday at 6 p.m. He's been waiting for this moment. Now, Henry, you told her that you could make it. Why do you think that's the case? Have you ever kicked a ball before?
I've kicked the ball before. I've played soccer my whole life. I think I can do it.
Custom thing here. Boom, try that. All right, cool.
This kick is for 150,000. You said you would split it in half, right? Okay, so
Man, the stream is so laggy today. No, it's up to 13. Okay, so interesting. So some money came in on
I'm
Texas.
from Fishers, Indiana.
Who's your favorite NFL
Let me check all
team?
the lines right
The
now.
Colts.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Let's see what is
Come on,
changed.
bro. Hell yeah. To hell with the Falcons.
Has anything changed? By the way, guys, what's the volume like?
Henry, 33 yards.
Can you hear?
100,000 for you.
Can you hear the
100,000
game day
for her.
volume? I know you should be able to hear me,
$200,000
but I just want to make sure everything's at least okay for you guys.
I like when guys come up to the ball and they kind of step it off.
Oh,
I get a
let's
little
see
nervous
here.
when they just.
We got
I don't think
Soccer player. He can
Colorado
also-
minus
All right.
13 and a
Now, here in
half.
Athens, Georgia, it would be beautiful.
I
if
think that's too high. I'd take the points of
$400,000 would be
Utah,
up
to be honest.
for grabs. Why don't we double it? Because
Clemson
the
and
Georgia
Pitt,
Bulldogs.
that's too high. Take the points of Pitt.
So,
These are such games you can't bet on games like this.
$800,000 kick right here, Henry. But what I want to
You
let you
can't
know
bet on
is
games like
you're
this.
not
Like
getting a second
Utah,
opportunity.
I like them getting
I
the
don't
points,
care
but they
if
could
this
get killed by
entire place
Colorado.
starts chanting for a
Pitt
second
at
kick.
home, I
One
like them
kick,
getting the points against
800,000
Clemson.
racks,
But who knows?
400,000
Clemson could
to
actually
Hurricane
kill them. I mean, there's so many
400,000
games
to you two
this
split,
week in
200
college
Henry Silver
that are just
from
really,
Indiana
really
for
volatile.
Bell Sessions.
Oh, yeah, wow. So Texas is actually up to 13 and a half now, and it's juiced. Did he make it? Made it. Made it. Was that on his first pick? Wow. How much money? $500,000? Quarter? That kick was pure. Look at that. That was good from, oh my God. What is that? It's a 30-yarder, right? 30, 33. Would have made that from 45. Does this mean Georgia is destiny today? Does this mean Georgia is the move? Are we laying the points with Georgia? What do you guys think today? Oh, Wizzle says Georgia losing. Okay. Georgia going down. How long was that field goal? I think it was 33. The Eagles are calling. The Eagles are calling.
It's like Uncle Larry did back in the day.
Boston College Eagles?
Tonight,
What team?
10:15 Eastern Time, Kansas and BYU. Yeah, guys, look,
If this was at night, I'd be worried about Arkansas. I got Texas by 3 touchdowns. Wow. 3 tutties, huh? Well, it's going to go one way or another because Arkansas is a team that absolutely quits. They absolutely just quit. So they're either going to maybe pull the upset or they're going to get crushed.
BYU today.
Philadelphia can use this kicker.
Kansas lost
Yeah,
all of those
you
close games.
betcha.
BYU
I
has
actually
won
had
them all.
a
How about this, Maggie?
in
Colorado
premium this week. We had a bet on
superfan,
Thursday
Jordan
night,
100 years
and we
old
took
next
the
week.
team
Yep,
total
the
over
lady
for the
president
Eagles,
might be seeing her beloved
and
Bucks
comes up
in
half
the
a
Big
point
12
short.
title game.
We had
Stuart
26 and a
doing their
half.
thing, but here's where they're better.
Just insane, man.
Forcing
Or a
this
point
strip
short or
sack,
whatever it was.
Shiloh
They had
picking it up,
26,
and
right? Or
scoring,
they have only
as they gotta
25.
win on the road.
I don't know. All I know
Utah,
is I got fucked by the
heartbreaking
kicker.
loss to BYU. They're going back to Isaac Wilson.
That's okay. I mean, you can't
quarterback.
lose every bet.
The Utes
Wasn't the
lost
greatest start to the week, but I've been crushing
who played
Thursdays
last
for a
week
few weeks
against
in a row.
BYU
So
and
whatever.
acquitted himself well.
Look it.
Yeah, but he's out for the season.
Georgia
The
just
third
struggled with Ole
quarterback that
Miss.
Utah has lost this year, and BYU.
Yeah, but Ole Miss is
still
good, and that was a
leads the
road
way.
game. Do you
In the
realize that
Big
Georgia
12,
hasn't been at
Colorado
home in like a month?
controls its path to try to get
Like,
into the Big 12 championship
this is
game.
a
When
whole
you give
different
away
animal. This is a night game in
$800,000,
Athens,
sometimes there's
Georgia.
celebrations that
It's
takes
not
a little
on the
bit
road
longer.
versus
But
desperate
Nick,
Ole
the
Miss team.
Buffs seem to have improved, and they're surging.
BYU
Here's the
line
right
really
time of the
low.
season.
Yeah,
Well,
the
there
thing
you
I
go.
like about Colorado right
What are the
now
odds makers
is they
telling
used
you?
to be kind of a one-dimensional team. You know, they had a great quarterback in
Really laugh
Segura.
out
They had
loud.
really good
Their guy
receivers,
missed like 4
Travis
field
Hunter.
goals.
But now they're
Yeah,
playing
extra
better
point, all
complementary
sorts of
football.
shit,
In the
man.
last
Crazy.
3 games, they've rushed for over 110 yards a game.
Crazy. It's a great bet.
They're
though. I
only
mean,
giving up
it's
19
crazy that
points
the
a
offense
game on
took that long
defense.
to wake
So
up.
they're playing complementary football, which
been
I
dropping
think
30
that's
on a
what
lot
they
of
need to
teams.
do
They
to be able to have a chance to
That
win.
Washington team
you know,
was
in the
shitty.
Big 12.
I
At the
think I'm
end
going to
of the
be
season
fading the
last year,
Commanders
Coach, they
next
really
year. This
struggled
is
in
a
the
college
trenches,
stream. Let's keep it
offensive
on
and
college.
defensive lines. I think they
I'll
made some
go off on
adjustments
NFL
on the
this week.
offensive line that has allowed
By the way,
Shedeur
guys,
Sanders to
NFL
be
tomorrow, man.
upright,
Big
to
one.
be able to throw the ball.
Another
Our
big
guys
one.
is
Another
coming
huge
back
one.
on the set now.
Georgia covers
So I think
because
that's-
Gregory.
You're lighter in the pockets now.
Yeah. My
800,000
stupid
bucks is
pick
like that.
account I can't get into, so I don't know what the money splits are on that Tennessee game. But I think a lot of people are taking the Georgia Tennessee, right?
You're talking about $800,000. You're talking
Anybody have the money splits on that game?
Oh, yeah, he killed it. They just nailed it.
Tennessee
Like,
a public underdog.
I'm proud of Henry Silver
Spread's
from
done at
Indiana.
8.5.
His hometown is literally about
Looks like 3/4 of the
5
money on
minutes from our
Tennessee.
Thunderdome where we
I'm not
once
sure
played
if what I'm
again.
looking at now is accurate, but that's what I see right now.
I mean, he pured that thing.
By the way, guys, 45 people in the chat. Usually have a bit more. I've only been live for like 10 minutes, I think. So if you're just swinging by now or you haven't yet, just click the like button, please, on the live stream. It'll let the rest of the normal people know that we are live. It'll help get the notifications out on YouTube. So just click that thumbs up button real quick. You like Illinois by 10? Really? Illinois by 10 over Sparty?
I hope we have people like Henry kicking every week. So we can
It's
continue to do that,
possible
get back
because
to,
Michigan
you know, the
State's
people in
offense
society,
is
it's a
not
lot- I'm
great,
looking to be
but
a
I
part of it.
think
But with that being said, that was
I think by
800,000
10,
bucks, that's nowhere near enough
no
money to
way.
pay for
I
Travis Hunter or
don't think
Shedeur
so.
Sanders.
I think Michigan State has a chance to win the game outright, but I think that'll definitely be a one possession game. I have a hard time believing either team would win by 10 there.
Making an appearance out there.
I'm sure they
Kansas State,
I think
Arizona
that's this moment.
State.
I think
Who
they're
do
the
you
best
like?
team in the Big 12.
You know that
I
one?
think Colorado's the best team in the
one's
Big 12.
tough as
Yeah,
well.
I agree.
Arizona State
So what about BYU and Kansas tonight?
has been playing good
9-0,
this year.
-3 against 3 and
But
6.
man,
Somebody
the
knows
stuff that
BYU
Arizona State
BYU
likes to
4-0 in
do,
one-score games,
Kansas State
0-5 in
defends it
one-score
well.
games.
I love Scatterboo, man. I
Give me the
kind of
team
like
that's
the
0-5
makeup
in
of that
one-score.
Arizona
That's
State
right. That's
team.
right. Wow.
At the end of the day, you know, home night
There's your
games
motivation, BYU.
in the Little Apple in Manhattan, Kansas.
But you just
It's a
what
way
are the
different
records?
environment.
9-0,
9-0 against
I
3 and
think
6.
I'd have to
3-point
lean
spread
towards
in
Kansas
Provo.
State.
That's the
I would
ultimate.
love if
Somebody
the
knows
spread
something
wasn't
kinda
They got plenty to
as
prove.
high,
there a
but
stat, though,
I think it's
that
over a touchdown
teams
for a
in that
reason.
situation like BYU
Would never lay a
overwhelmingly
dollar on
have
Georgia
won and
again.
covered the
Damn, bro.
spread.
I like
Yeah,
that.
well, you
Mormons
can't
are
be
liking
that
what you're
salty
saying.
when you lose a bet,
Overwhelmingly.
man.
Late one. Late.
You know, I don't
Yeah,
think
I'll be
Georgia
up
is
for it,
ever a
Steve.
bad
There
wager.
Absolutely.
If you're
You
talking
can't sleep
about
with this
last
tooth
week,
thing I got going on.
you know, you essentially had Georgia at pretty much a pick 'em.
Better though.
That wasn't a bad bet. Now, did they show up? No. Is the quarterback just had his head up his ass? Yes. Is it unfortunate to lose a wager like that? Yeah, it stinks. It's not fun, but don't get salty, man. Don't maybe let that potentially keep you off betting Georgia again because maybe today they're the right side. You know, you can't have that bias, man. You can never ever win every single wager. You can't even win 70% of them long term. So you're gonna have losses in the mix, man. You're gonna have losses. Yeah, let's keep it college, especially talking trash about my Manders. Oh shit, my bad, Greg, my bad. But yeah, they suck.
right, listen up.
Where do you get your money splits from? I usually use Pickett. Pikkit. I have a Pickett account. I usually use that. But they updated it last night, and I can't get back in. I'll try it again now. Spread 70% on Tennessee. Money 54. Okay, yeah, that's horrendous then. That and they're an underdog of more than a touchdown. That is ugly. The only thing that looks good for Tennessee is the spread has dropped, right? So there's money on Tennessee, and the books are moving with the money coming in on Tennessee. That's the only good thing. The money splits. If what you put in the comment section is accurate, if 7 out of every 10 bets have come on Tennessee, but only about half of the money, that is not good. That is not good. Like, that is not good. Really, really bad. Sandwich or wrap into a combo. Liberty 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of off them.
They help give you more.
In general, I try to pay attention more to the power conferences, to the bigger teams. I watch a little bit of MAC. Obviously, it's on like during the week, and I watch those lower end teams, and I'm familiar with them. I watch every game every week, just about. But it's just not worth touching those shitty programs. It's just too volatile. You just never know. For savings and service. I have like a bet, like one or two bets a year on these lesser teams, and
for white teeth, they want that Hollywood white smile.
Those little baby schools. Almost $1 million on this game. Isn't even noon yet. What game you talking about? Georgia, Tennessee? Is there really that much? There's $1 million on that game, and those money splits are really what you guys are seeing. I gotta find this out because that is going to help. That is very concerning. Wow, what the fuck is up with the stream? It's really concerning, guys. If you guys are all really seeing 70% of bets made on Tennessee and only half the money, and it's that much money.
And more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
Very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Gregory says, I need a winner today. All right, Greg, well, look down here on the bottom of my screen. Get my picks. It's only $30, man. I've had like 6 straight winning weeks. I mean, look at the last 4 weeks in college football. 4.3 units, 3.3 units, 4.4, and 3.1. That's units profit in my last 4 weeks of betting college football. Sign up today. It's $30. We're going to make money, guaranteed. We're absolutely locked in. And you'll get a full week. You'll get tomorrow. You'll get Monday night. All the plays that I send out next week.
College football.
All that for $30. It's a no-brainer. I print money in football, man. We had a slow start to the season, like the first couple weeks.
You know how on Thanksgiving
I'm dialed. I've made even more money on NFL than college. So up over 17 units in just the last 3 weeks of NFL. I mean, we're talking over 30 units, guys.
Take your bet
in about the last month.
Arby's
Cranking. Even if you're betting $100 a pop, that's $3,000. I charge $89 for a month of my picks. No-brainer. I don't know how you guys can keep passing this stuff up. You go right on a text list. I get the text right to you. What do we got here? How do you feel about the under for the Clemson game? No, their defense sucks. I could never bet an under there. Pitt, I don't like Pitt as well. The only thing is like maybe Pitt relies on the running game. No, under on that game? No, absolutely not. Never play an under in a Clemson game. Quarterback's atrocious. Wow. Is he worse than the stream? Stream is dog shit, guys.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, ready for the challenge of the road game. May 3.
Hold up, let me grab something.
Is more driven. Working our way toward the top of the hour. Starting your college football Saturday. Dolly Parton noted. Star in Tennessee. I don't think that.
Maybe. Hey, I haven't talked to Dolly. Have you?
I haven't.
Okay.
I will admit that's.
This stream is
Surely
shitty.
Some conjecture on my part.
I will take a good spray tan over this.
How do you feel about the? Let me.
I got on my face down here yesterday.
Can't lay a penny
Carson
on a team whose QB has more interceptions than touchdowns. Fair point. Fair point.
Well, Georgia's
Moving
made itself
forward
an
says
home
I use Action Network. Okay.
days since they've had a home game
That's
here.
not what Pickett has. Pickett says 50.7% on vol spread money wise.
Between the hedges when they've been here.
Yeah, the money.
They scored effectively.
The money
On
is
the road, not so much as evidenced last
you
week.
need to look at
And
the correlation
I'm sure they'll
between
try
the
to get
money
things
and
going
the
as we go into
percentage
the board
of bets.
with
That's where you get your edge. 50.7% on the money. If more bets are placed on Tennessee,
season
is
you see a
not good.
quarterback who gets probably too much credit.
Arkansas 16.5.
Seasons where maybe a quarterback gets
16.5.
Position in sports to play
No
when the
way,
people
man.
around
No way.
you don't play well.
Yeah.
And I think
Really?
Georgia has a little bit of
Arkansas
some of those
16.5.
issues. You're going to see the
13.5.
right guard right here.
If you see a 16.5, that's probably a glitch in the books, and I would take it. That's what Pickett says for me. Gotcha. What do you think about Colorado?
Gets up on his toes, doesn't have any balance and body control, so you get
Winning?
pressure up the middle.
Do they
can't
win
step
today?
up and
They're
throw it,
fucking
really has no
almost a
chance.
two touchdown favorite. I would hope they win at home.
Don't have
Utah
the
put
time
their
to
heart and
read.
soul into the Holy War last week. I
Another
doubt they're
sack,
going to show up
negative
and
plays,
win.
and these are drive stop.
Come on,
plays.
Derek.
Right.
You get
They're
sacked.
two touchdown favorite.
All
Are
right,
they
this
going
is
to win?
They
should. Tulane -5. Utah. Oh my gosh, Ben's going crazy. Oh my gosh, Ben's going nuts.
This is a
Ben's going crazy in the chat.
offensive
Tulane
line. Does a
-5.
nice
Utah
job.
+13.
Does
Utah
a nice cut.
+13.5.
Runs behind his pads.
Tennessee +12.5. Well, that's not available.
And that's what you
Kansas
worry
State
about with a
-4.5.
freshman. He'll be playing
Bro,
tonight a lot
what are you
because
talking
ETN is
about?
out.
Kansas State's favored by over a touchdown. Tennessee's only 8.5. Come on, Ben. What are you doing? Is
Frazier
this a parlay?
to step up and become that guy.
Is this a 5-leg parlay?
But again,
Alabama lose to Purdue.
All right, so here
Did I see
you're
Alabama
gonna
lose to
see the
Purdue?
tight end.
Oh, in college
They run what I
basketball.
call pig route.
Yeah,
which
man,
is
I
a,
watch every game every
swing
day,
and go.
but this is we're not
Ball's
talking.
going to hit him
college
right in the
hoops right
face
now.
now.
By the way, I was
So
supposed
now
to
we
do
got
that
an
video
issue with the
yesterday on
drop
college
ball.
hoops.
You get a little pressure, but
Guys,
the
the
quarterback
juice is
does a
not
good
worth
job
the
of
squeeze
stepping
yet.
up.
Yeah.
Ball hits him in the face mask. It's a drop ball,
I'll
which
have an
has been
update
an
this week.
issue
The
for
juice
this
is not
receiving
worth the
core.
squeeze yet. I almost
way,
sent
he's
out some
been
plays to
getting beat
premium
a lot
yesterday.
outside.
I
This
liked
kid's
3
really
of them
talented, by the way.
in college
Very
Outside,
basketball.
so he spins back inside.
Instead of actually
and
sending
look,
them out, I
he's
just
starting
wrote
to
them
feel
down,
that.
didn't
So I
even
think it
bet them,
affects his
and
vision
went
and
1
affects
for
his
2.
focus downfield.
And it was like
Normally the
that's
quarterback
that
here, he sees
like
15.
square
would look
public
for a window
casual
to make this throw.
retarded shit.
But what happened? Doesn't have time,
We're not
time
going to talk about that. It's
adjust to get a window.
college football.
Throws a tip ball. It gets intercepted.
Ball game.
Utah
Ball game.
quarterback.
Another drive. Stop
No
and
Cam
play.
Rising
Okay.
today.
All right.
Well,
Now,
obviously,
this is what
go
we
in
all
and
know
beat
he's capable of.
Colorado.
If everybody helps around him, this guy, well, look at him work through progressions. This is why everybody.
they easily
thinks he's
could.
The top guy in the
They have a
country
coaching
coming into this
advantage.
year.
They have a defense
But he has the
advantage.
opportunity
I don't know
to
if they can
operate
score
on
enough
this
points
play.
to beat Colorado.
He's got time.
Trends
He
will
can
show
look
you will.
the defense
Get
off
me
over
back
here,
to
read
even.
back
Need to stop
to the
betting
left.
NBA. Bro,
Deliver
you
the
wouldn't
ball
be
accurately on the dig route.
you wouldn't be down if you
Small
weren't making
window,
those dumb bets
makes a
on
big
your
play,
own.
an
You can't
explosive
bet
play. So
NBA guys.
George is very
Cannot bet
capable
regular
on
season
offense.
NBA.
Carson
He's
Beck
a
is very
joke.
capable. And I do
He's a
agree with
joke.
you.
It's not even
When
worth
things
watching.
go well, the quarterback
College
gets too much
basketball
credit.
or
When
football
things go
only
poorly, he
this
gets
time
too
of year.
much criticism. But I think it's a
And
group
even
effort
college
that's going to get
basketball,
them.
I don't recommend betting. It's
Georgia's
not
offense
worth
rolling.
betting
And
on
this line's
until
done a
you
pretty
get
good job most of the
conference
year until last
schedules.
week against Ole Miss. They're going to have
Gotta
to
let a
step
few
up and
weeks
be
settle
challenged
in.
again against a great
God,
defensive
man,
front
you've been
with
killing
Tennessee.
it with my
And these
picks.
receivers, it's a
I know
combination
you're
of
doing well
drops.
with
It could be
those.
Carson on one play.
Stop betting
It could be the
NBA.
running
Just take
game
my
not working.
football
So
every
this has
week.
been a collective
You'll be
effort, the
just
good
fine.
and the bad. And we'll see what Georgia can do tonight.
I believe in Georgia's offense. I think they'll bounce back.
58.8% of bets.
A collective effort to a
Okay.
couple of the receivers they were
Colorodo's
counting
going to
on,
smash
not with the
Utah.
team anymore. Look
Is
at how
my
Wrigley
feeling.
Field has been
Yeah, I don't know.
transformed. Ohio State
Utah's a tough
Northwestern
team to
playing in the
smash,
hallowed
but
home of the Cubs.
situationally,
Right, switched
it
up
was a
his
bad spot for
his
them. They put their
routine
heart
on
and soul
Friday,
into
took
last
the
week.
team by Wrigley, wanted them
And,
to see what it was like. They're going to do their
yeah, they
halftime in the
took it
bullpen,
short,
wanted
and
them
that's a
to be accustomed to
backbreaker.
what was going to happen.
Backbreaker.
Not the first time that they
SMU
played
minus
football in
18.
Wrigley. This is the
You like
fourth game here
SMU
since
over Boston
1938.
College?
Back in 2010, though, there were
Definitely
some
some
issues.
volatility
They decided
there
not
with
enough
the
room in the back of the
Boston
end zone,
College
so
quarterback
they played one-way
situation.
football. You
So
hand it over and go the other way.
Yeah, so
yeah,
normally
maybe
when
not
I
a
have
bad
football
wager.
fields
I
and
know it's
baseball
a
stadiums, it's
big
crop,
number, but
Wrigley looks good today.
Looks good.
you
That
never
looks
know.
really good.
You
I think
never
it's going
know.
to be an electrifying
I
environment.
know I get
Ohio State
itchy.
better not
Yeah,
sleep
well,
on it.
dude,
You know, you
why are you
better
itchy if
Better
you
not
know
sleep
you're
on it.
making bets
winning the
just to
Land
have
Banking
some
Trophy. By
action
the way,
and they're losing?
not pictured in that highlight.
You know,
but
I
that was
rarely
sure went for
make a single wager
330 in that game
Tuesday
in
through
If any, maybe one of those Ohio
I've been
State
betting
running backs
Thursday
will do
football
that
lately, but
against
pretty much
Northwestern
Tuesday
State,
through
Michigan
Friday,
State, and Illinois. Night,
I might
we
make
mentioned
one
earlier in the
wager,
show,
man.
the last time Wisconsin had
No
number
need
one
to bet
coming
every
there.
day.
They beat Ohio State.
bet.
But the Ducks seem to be the team that have handled all of their road trips. They've handled their business with great efficiency.
Now, I think Oregon has been the most consistent team week in and week out. And this is going to be a challenging game plan at Camp Randall. That's a tough place to play. But Oregon still is the only team that's in the top 11 on offense and the top 11 on defense. And I think they have a complementary offense. They got a great quarterback, but they got really good receivers. And the combination of them making explosive plays make them difficult to stop.
Yeah, I like what I see coming out of Oregon, but my only issue right now is they've been kind of bitten by the injury bug, maybe by the half a dozen players who are either out or questionable going into the game today. I think if there's a silver lining after this game, they will have a bye. Some time to get healthy, recalibrate, and then I think they'll be good for the rest of the season.
Wisconsin good enough to cover 13.5.
Couple things. They had 12 penalties.
The thing about betting on that Wisconsin game,
injuries. Says Johnson
it's
not
not
playing.
up to Wisconsin if they
Birch
cover
has
or
got a little
not.
bit of a ding. Jordan James
Up
been
to
playing
Oregon.
some nagging injuries.
I don't like betting
they're
on
going to get
a spot
into this
like that
postseason and be the team that we all think they're capable of being.
Oregon,
it's not
if
about
they
playing
want to,
a team like
they're gonna
Maryland
cover.
or Wisconsin.
If you
It's
just
about
wanna
playing
go in
against
and get a
yourself
win,
continuing to get
we'll
better.
do that.
I think Dylan
So
Gabriel's feet tonight
hard for
could
me
be
to
a big
bet on
difference
a
in this game.
team
Wisconsin's had some issues with
where the
quarterbacks.
power of
Yeah, and Dylan
covering in
Gabriel
the
could definitely do
game
that.
is
I think
not
the
in their
mental
hands.
makeup of the Oregon team is why we
No,
believe so much in
that's
them.
not.
I
It's
think
not
that
up to
Lanning led,
Wisconsin.
they
Are
had
they
the
good
thumbs
enough to
down,
cover 13 and
gladiator
a half?
mentality last week or
Yeah.
2 weeks ago if they needed
They're
it.
absolutely
They'll
good
continue to
enough.
move.
Throw
And
in,
then if you
a
look at the
home
Big
night
Ten as a whole,
environment.
Ohio
Yes,
State,
they are good
obviously,
enough.
they got a big one coming up with
But it's
Indiana
not
that
up to
obviously
them.
ended with
Up
Michigan.
to
Then
Oregon.
from Penn State.
How focused
After that
will
loss to
Oregon
Ohio
be?
State, they come out
So
scoring
there's
their
no
first
way
4
I could
drives
I
against
could bet
Washington.
on
They're up
something like
28-0.
that, man.
They kind of put that loss to Ohio State to bed. So when you talk about the top of the Big Ten, there's big games that if you lose, you're going to be gone. And Oregon obviously can slip up, but you talk about Ohio State, Penn State, there's a lot on the line against teams that they should definitely handle.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of teams stumble in that situation. The Hoosiers aren't playing. They've got Ohio
About that
State
Eagles
next week.
kicker.
They used their
Back to
time
bite us.
efficiently. Did you see the story Thamel broke this morning? Signetti,
Yeah, you don't win every bet. I mean, that's a
years
tough one, but whatever.
extension. He might be making Henry Silver money these days too, right there.
Wisconsin got cooked by Alabama. Alabama quarterback.
Actually,
And he
10X
can't throw.
there, which he
Oregon should have
deserves.
won
He
easy
brought
today.
Indiana, lock him down,
No,
maybe build up
Wisconsin
that
did
stadium a
not
little
get
bit there
cooked
on the
by
ball.
Alabama.
Big Ten, obviously,
Wisconsin
very
lost
strong.
their
Very, very
quarterback
strong.
in that
You
game.
see the playoff
Injury.
predictor for those
In
teams
fact,
in the Big
that
Ten,
game
4
was
in the top
looking like
5,
an
first time
upset
that's
in the
happened for
making
one
until
conference
that
team.
injury.
Yeah, and we made a big deal
The
about
live
conference
spread was
realignment,
all
teams
the way
joining new
down to the
conferences.
low
That's the thing with
single
Oregon.
digits.
I mean, they haven't even
Wisconsin
had
had
to sweat.
momentum.
They haven't
Everything was
had- they
going
have to
great.
sweat
If there was no
tonight in Camp
injury in that
Randall.
game,
They made it look so
Wisconsin would have
easy and
upset
going back to your
Alabama.
point
I watched
about
that
what they've
game.
done in the mindset with Coach Lanning. One
Oregon
other thing
should
too
win
with USC
easy. Yes,
and
yeah,
Nebraska.
I disagree.
USC's starting Jaden Maia.
I disagree.
Made
There's
that
no
after
easy
their
win.
bye week.
The road game in the
those
Big
offenses
Ten.
tonight.
You're the
Now,
number
my
one
other
team in the
was the
country with a target on your back.
freshman
Don't
of the year in the
like
Mountain
it.
West last year.
UNLV.
Starting quarterback
No,
for
no,
UNLV.
I disagree. Utah's down to
Not sure that
four-string
Miller Moss is
quarterback.
really playing that badly. That seems like you got to do
Yeah,
something.
yeah, they are, but he's
Dana
actually
Holgerson
he looked
with
pretty
Raul.
good.
I'm excited for
I
that.
thought he looked good against
Nebraska.
BYU.
You know what
I
else you can be
I liked him.
excited about
thought he
is
was
Cade
solid
Klubnik.
there.
Now, I know they've lost some games against highly ranked
And
teams.
Colorado's
Countries
defense
we
is,
talked about
as long as
earlier,
they don't throw to
touchdown
the
passes.
side of the field that
Throwbacks
has
County gets down to kickoff between Pitt and
Travis
Clemson.
Hunter on it.
It's
Should
always
be
fun to
okay.
watch Narduzzi's team.
You really like
against Clemson. They try to
FAU
out-tough
over
them. You know, and I
Temple.
think I'm sure Dabo prides
What is
himself
that
on
line?
being able to go on the
2.5,
road
right?
and meet that
God, how do you
defense
bet
up
on a
and down.
game
You're
like
going to go with
that?
that backup
How do you do
quarterback.
that?
We talked
FAU
about earlier.
over
See if he can hold it up.
Yeah, Eli
Make some
Holstein
I
obviously has
agree,
been a
but
massive
the
part of
line just looked
Pitt
so
offense development.
suspicious.
Backup
There's no
in
way I
here.
could
Nate
bet on a
Yarrow
game
expected
like
to make his
that.
4th career start. Not bad.
There's no way,
Big
man.
game against Clemson. Good luck, pal.
There's
Anytime
no way.
you
I
start
love the
with a
bets I
backup
spent
quarterback, you
after
kind of lean a little heavy on
client
your
list today,
running
by the
game.
way.
And Desmond
I'm
Reed
like,
is the guy to lean on.
we got some good CLV. Like, we're cooking,
as a
man.
receiver,
I'm
man.
about to
Very
absolutely cook.
dynamic, explosive,
Be a huge
just
day.
electric when the ball
Tomorrow,
is in his
too.
hands.
Tomorrow, I actually I have even more action than I'll have today tomorrow.
Jeez, look at this
That
place.
comes
a
up
bigger
at
week in
noon
NFL
Eastern
for the
time.
client
Beautiful
list
down
Such
than,
a, such a beautiful
college.
day here in
It
Edinburgh,
is.
for real. Well, whether it's a
Tailgate.
beautiful
Throw some
day,
bombs
all
though in college.
depends on
We got
what
3
happens.
points. You got a 3.45 unit play,
7:30 Eastern time.
2
People,
unit,
you got 'em
1
checked out.
unit.
Well, Reese, we'll start with our friend Henry
3
Silver. He
unit.
just told me he has yet to
Oh,
enter
yeah,
the
we're
NCAA
gonna
transfer
cook
portal.
today.
See what happens once this film goes
We're gonna
viral after
cook,
he
man.
took Pat's money. As for the game here tonight, we know Nico Iamaleava is back. He's symptom-free after leaving concussion
All right, so
protocol. He's
Tennessee Tennessee
set
will
to
have
start
that
for
quarterback.
Tennessee.
No
Eli
concussion.
Holstein, we just saw Nate Yarnell. He's going to make his
No
fourth career
concussion.
start for the Panthers. Kurt Signetti 8 years. I've been told that deal is going to total $72 million. So Indiana is going to pay their coach $9 million a year. That recliner is going to feel pretty good for Coach Cignetti in Bloomington tonight.
Wow.
And finally, we got a little recruiting nugget here.
That's crazy.
Julian Lewis, the
8-year
number 2
extension
player in the
off
country
1
from nearby
year.
Carrollton High School, is taking a
One
visit to
good
Georgia
year,
today.
and you
He's
sign the
committed
guy
to
to an
USC. He
8-year
recently visited
extension.
Colorado. It will be one of the biggest stories heading into
I
signing
mean,
day, where Juju,
he's showing up, man. He's got that program rolling, but 8-year extension.
4 TDs in the state.
I think you gotta see. You gotta maybe a 3-year. I wouldn't be signing that guy to an 8-year extension. That's crazy. Oregon State. I don't even know who they play. Oregon State is dog shit. I don't know. Who's Oregon State playing? Tulane -7. Tulane -7. Who's Tulane play? Isn't it in the academy? Maybe? Tulane. Yeah, maybe. I see 7.5. If you have a 7, I'd consider Tulane. Yeah, I like Tulane. I think Tulane. 2 potential upsets today. Florida over LSU and San Jose State over Boise. I don't think San Jose State's physical enough to beat Boise. Florida over LSU absolutely could happen. That's not even a huge upset. What is that spread? It's like a field goal now, right? It was 4.5 earlier in the week. What is that Florida line at? At least on FanDuel right now, it is 3.5.
Today,
I think Florida's got a chance.
We don't have our.
Yeah, Adam. If you see a 7, whatever book you're looking at, if you see a 7,
they're not.
I'd
Get
feel
the most
fine
trusted
about
paint
that.
brand in
Tulane
America at an
-7,
everyday
I don't
low
think
price.
that's a bad
Only at the
wager
Home
at all.
Depot.
I think that's solid.
Drawing the most flavor
Kansas
out of
over
something
BYU.
is a nuanced process.
Yeah, the only thing
And if
that's
that doesn't
a little
work,
bit concerning with this
fry
Kansas
it until
game,
it tastes
they have
delicious.
just gotten wildly popular.
Arby's,
I don't know if
we
it's because
have
I was
the
saying
meat.
it in my video on Wednesday.
Being
Everybody
the best
knows
takes
that I'm the
hard
GOAT
work.
of college football.
It takes
So
early
everybody
morning.
saw Dan's Rants Big Kansas,
Planning.
and they joined the party.
Precision.
Maybe it's that,
Sweat.
but my God, it is a
Sacrifice.
popular
And teamwork.
pick. It is.
That's why Old
It's like
Dominion
everybody.
Freight Line,
I just
the
see
number
everybody is
one
giving
national
opinions and saying
LTL
Kansas
carrier
over
for
BYU.
quality, works hard to be the
Like,
best
damn,
in the
man,
game.
I was hoping
and is
I would
proud
be
to
the only
support
one saying
those
that this
striving to
week.
be the best
But
in their
hey,
game.
we all win
Old
sometimes.
Dominion Freight Line,
Hopefully, Kansas
helping
gets
the
the job
world
done.
keep promises.
It'll come down to their
While you were
quarterback,
away,
Coach Daniels.
there were
It's a
some
good game. They should beat BYU. BYU is
Fortunately, DoorDash
they're
can quickly
mid, man.
come
They're
to your
mid.
rescue.
I don't know how they're
Your
undefeated.
door to more.
Should have lost to Oklahoma State.
DoorDash.
Should have lost last week to Utah. Should have this. Should have that.
The season is underway with a touchback, and they'll take it from the 30. 4th and goal. Let's see if this
Trash
game
team. I
pays
do
off.
like their coach. I shouldn't say that. I do like their
Snap,
coach.
kick is up, and it's good.
He's solid.
Comes up, fires,
He's a solid one. What else on these lines, man? What else on these lines here?
There's always next
Nebraska was
Four out
an
of 5 customers
interesting
can
one.
find a health plan for
So
$10
Nebraska
less
now
per
is
month.
Dana
New
Holgerson
law,
is
lower
the coach
prices.
West Virginia.
Healthcare.gov is here for you.
He's going to do the play calling
Now
today
in
for
theaters.
Nebraska.
Sweet home.
And they're
of
catching
mac cheese.
7.5 versus USC.
The North Pole has been
They should be much more
Seen the
physical than
film critics are
USC.
calling an
I don't
instant
love the
holiday
travel.
classic. Santa Claus has been
But I think
kidnapped.
guys, Nebraska plus 7.5, I think is worth a look here.
Whoever took Nick
I think it's worth a look.
of the natural world.
I mean, the total on the
my
game is
God.
only 51.5, kind of on the low side.
That was so embarrassing. Red one. Rated PG.
Nebraska plus 7.5, man.
On that
I don't
weekend, the Sonic
usually
features
like
delicious.
taking
We top
an
off
underdog
new Sonic
at
Smash you
7.5.
love with our creamy queso with hand smash patties.
I'd rather
made to
have
order.
an
It's a cheesy
underdog
love
at
letter to your
2.5,
taste buds.
6.5, or
They're about to get
9.5,
real emotional.
13.5.
The new double
type
Sonic
thing.
queso smasher, part of our smash
Nebraska,
lineup.
man. I mean, they should be able to hang in there. Colorado isn't smashing Utah. Whittingham and Prime couldn't be more opposite coaches. Colorado has more talent, obviously, but Utah plays as a unit. They're very Utah can absolutely beat Colorado today. Wouldn't shock me a bit, man. Wouldn't shock me a bit. It's just situationally off of the Holy War and being that close to beating BYU and not quite getting it done.
When you
I
choose
worry
Organic
just a
Valley
little
Dairy,
bit
you're
about
helping to protect
Utah's
over
mentality.
400,000 acres of pristine
But man, they
organic
do have a
farmland from toxic
significant
pesticides. Because land that supports all
culture
this is
and
land that
coaching
can support us
advantage.
all. Organic Valley, protecting where your food comes from.
Looking for a way to
Hard
stretch
to
the
hear
dollar?
me over the
With
TV volume.
Insurify,
TV
you can
volume
cut
is
your car
almost like
insurance
fucking
bill
zero.
in half. Scroll through dozens of prices and tap to switch online. That's
Like
it.
Kansas
No
over
phone
BYU,
calls
interesting.
and no wasted time. Go to Insurify and save today.
No excuses, just results, just win.
In the heart of the South, where the gridiron is our altar.
Yeah, dude, you're wilding, man. You're wilding.
My friends.
Don't be betting 20-leg parlays there. Come on now. Northwestern plus 28.5. Your thought? My thoughts are, why are you even looking at a game like that? Why?
For
28.5?
those
Can't be betting stuff like that. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Nobody does. Nobody has any idea on that. Nebraska was plus 9 beginning of the week. Okay, so that has come down.
Seeking redemption.
Interesting. I like it at 7.5, to be honest. I like Nebraska. I mean, I don't love the travel. California. I'm a little bit worried they're not going to keep pace offensively, but now that they got Dana Holgorsen there calling plays, I mean, obviously I'm familiar with Dana. I went to West Virginia. He was the coach when I was there. I don't know why it's north of a touchdown, that line. I really don't. I think Nebraska is a solid play. That's one where it's like close to the client list, but I'm not going to be able to do it. It's a little bit too public for me, I think. But I like it. I feel like it's closer to like a 3 or a 4 point type of game.
Potentially an elimination game for Georgia, so they will. Yes. There you go.
Isn't USC on their second quarterback? I don't know. I don't know if they are or they aren't. But USC always has a good quarterback room. I'm not worried about their offense. I worry about their physicality and dealing with Nebraska.
You tell me.
I have a sick lean in the Hawaii versus Utah State game. Oh my God.
Hypo runs a great offense.
No idea. I really don't know.
And how about this?
I just know Hawaii's a short favorite, right? Aren't they minus like 2 or something?
Really?
And that's got to be a late game. Is that the last game of the day? Where all the people who suck at betting chase their money? Take one last shot at night.
Let's see if we can get Christina Cake like we got Pete.
Actually, I don't even see it.
What's wrong with Georgia? What's wrong
I
with
don't even see
Carson
that
Beck?
game.
Those are the two questions that
Hawaii
have been
and Utah
asked
State.
more often about Georgia.
Interesting.
Hey, look, I just report the news here, people.
I don't
That's
see
what
it.
they say. So maybe the
Hit that like
answer is simply
ASAP.
there's been a brutal
Yeah, guys, hit the
schedule.
like if you
Dick
haven't
pointed
yet.
out they're
Just tap the
not playing
button.
as well as they should around the quarterback, and that will be a major
Actually
problem
early.
tonight.
Is
because
it?
the way Ole
Man,
Miss
I didn't even see it on the
defensive
slate.
front Took Georgia's
Hawaii and
offensive
Utah
line
State.
apart. Tennessee's front gets pressure at even a
Hawaii
higher
and
rate.
Utah
And nobody, and I mean nobody, anywhere, anytime,
Where is that?
anyplace.
Oh, geez,
has
it
even
is
put
early.
a 20
Hawaii's
spot on
minus
the ball
2.5.
defense this season.
I love watching the defense.
Yeah, that's crazy to be betting on that. How about the game above that? Sam Houston State, Kennesaw State.
Yeah, their defense is elite.
What do we think, guys? That's a pretty serious
defense. I don't
game.
think there's anybody in the country playing better
Kennesaw
defense than
State.
Tennessee right now. They presented a
20
lot of
points
problems
spread.
that they try to throw
What
at
a
you on
great game
defense,
to
whether
bet.
it's a certain
Tons of
type
value.
blitz or if they're going to come up and play press man. They change it up a lot, but also at the same time, it's exciting.
QB's out today, Boston College and Pittsburgh. Do you think it affects these teams? I mean, if an asteroid hit planet Earth, would it affect it?
Probably got some of the best blitz packages.
Obviously, not
So
having
people
starting
feel like
quarterbacks
it's
affects the teams.
It's going to be a physical ball game. It takes all three levels on your defense to play right at the line of scrimmage.
What
You're
a
not playing
question.
with technique in this one.
What
It's gonna
a
be hard to win.
question. Does having starting quarterbacks out affect the
Better bring
team?
your
That
head gear
is-
for this one.
That's a
These two
record,
defenses
Derek.
gonna make it
Gold
really
medal.
tough to pick up yardage. Old Dominion
Shout out to
Best
Derek
End, the
Miller
game.
with an
Couple of
all-time
defenses
question.
have been just tremendous. Tennessee giving
Colorado
up
versus
just
Utah
under
kicking at
13
10
points
a.m.
per game. Dogs only
Yeah,
allowing
I don't know,
18.4.
man.
third down defense time to move those chains.
It is super
against
early.
Either of these two defenses.
It is
So you
crazy
have a
early.
desperate Georgia team.
Maybe
Tennessee has
that
an
maybe that
opportunity to
benefits
make a
Utah.
statement here tonight too, Nick.
They don't have
I
to
think
sit
the
there
key
all
to the
day.
game,
It's not
though,
going to
is
be
how
like
does
a
Georgia's
super
offensive
insane
lineup
environment.
match up against Tennessee's really good
I think
front? 'Cause
if
it's very
anything,
similar
that's
to
an
Ole Miss,
advantage
the
for
way
the
they play
road team
defense. They've
having
got
an
some
early
rushers up
kick.
front. They're hard to run the ball against. They're really sound in the secondary. They do a great job of tackling. But can Carson
11:36,
Beck
almost time for
operate
these
in this
picks. To be
game
honest, these
because
guys are going to
the
start going over
offensive
these
line
picks
can
pretty
handle the
soon.
front. They
I
can
wonder
have
who the
balance
guest
running
picker is
pass.
today.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned that matchup, and I think that's the key to this game. That's the game within the game, especially after what happened last week with Ole Miss's front seven against the Bulldogs' offensive line. I spoke to Tennessee's defensive coordinator, Tim
Tennessee
Banks.
game, man.
I said,
Should be a pretty
"What's
good
the
one."
makeup of this unit?" He said, "At the core, we're just
Should
a
be a
blue-collar
good one.
unit." So when Georgia's on offense, this is what they got to look forward to with the Volunteers defense. Let's talk about James Pierce. This guy's 6'5". He's in the wide 9. Looking right at the snap of the ball. He's already 2 steps up the field for any defensive lineman thought about moving. He's athletic. He can turn the corner without losing speed. Carson Beck is going to have to make sure he knows what 27 is at all times. This is how they are so great against the run. Look at, you're going to see
Some people may not know the quarterbacks are out. Good info.
in the middle. He's a defensive tackle. Watch how he
Jeez,
takes on the double
I mean,
team.
I hope
And
that's
now
not
you're
the
gonna
case.
have a slant that
That's
A-gap
insane if
and a
people are
slant
betting
that
on those
B-gap
games
from
and they don't
Pierce.
even know
Look how he
the
strong
quarterback
arm
situation.
The left tackle to stop the running game.
That would be
Create a
wild. Those
wall
people
up
should
front
not be
so
betting
you
on these
can't run
games
on
if they don't
them.
know
And you know,
stuff like
Georgia,
that.
they love the screen game too.
Colorado
Watch
isn't
out for
even
my
out of
man,
bed
Amari
yet.
Thomas, number 21.
Yeah, it's going to be
6'5",
interesting,
a tackle
man.
and twist right here. Keeps
That's
his
an
eyes
interesting
on the
schedule.
quarterback, disengages
This is
from the
why we
tackle,
tune into your
and moves
network.
that 325
This is true.
pounds for a
Definitely get
TFL.
some good info.
This defense,
But I just saying, man, I cross my fingers and hope
And he
that people
said,
know stuff
Coach,
like that.
Banks told me
I
that
hope people
they
are interested in sports
about
betting
8
that
defensive
don't at
tackles
least
and
know,
about 6 defensive
basics,
ends.
man.
So they have a heavy rotation so they can stay fresh throughout the game.
Beck is cooked. Yeah, I know, but man, it's just, is it like when the whole world's finally against him, he's going to have a pretty good game?
We'll see. And I like the fact that the Tennessee
I
defense
think Tennessee can kind of avoid
offense over the years.
their quarterback
That's been the
today
conversation. Now,
and
the
just
Georgia
rely on defense and
over the
running the
past few years
football.
during the Kirby Smart era, you watch that Philadelphia
So
game.
maybe they won't
the
have to
Eagles game the
use
other
him
night.
that much.
It's literally the Georgia Bulldog defense, and then the exciting whites are playing for
A
it.
little
Let's
worried
talk
about that Georgia
this year's
offensive
Georgia
line, to be
defense.
honest.
And
I think that's
we
been
have
kind of the
some film now
problem.
from, their
It's their O-line.
games about what they can do that is great. Let's look at Jalen Walker,
I think both
linebacker.
offensive lines could struggle today, to be honest.
Is he going to come? He's going
We get a lot of sacks, a lot of negative plays.
What's he going to do? You have to guess.
Should see some defense.
Well, what Jalen Walker's going to do is,
By the way,
he's gonna
guys,
be more athletic than your guard.
there's still
He's gonna
22
get
minutes to
rim,
kick
get
off.
to the arm and force
I know you guys
the
have
only
eyes and you can
turnover
read.
that they had against Ole Miss.
4.3, 3.3, 4.4, 3.1. Those are the units I've gained in profit just the last 4 weeks of college football.
Certainly going to be a big part of the game this
Consistent.
evening.
I'm going to win today. Get the picks, dancepicks.net. You can get it right now. Sign up. I'll send the text right to your phone. Lock in the bets. $29. Try it out for a week if you haven't yet. Everybody's absolutely cashing, man. We're up over 30 units. My NFL's been even better than college. Today's obviously college, so I'm going to read off the college numbers. But last 3 weeks in NFL, up 17 units. We have a massive day tomorrow. You guys definitely have some mental problems not to be on my text list. Definitely have some mental
They certainly
problems.
have the talent and the ability. Will they be able to do that against this Tennessee offense?
You think Tennessee wins outright? You know what? I like the pick. I like the pick because, it's ballsy. And you can't win in betting if you're just always doing the predictable stuff. So if you like Tennessee today,
he's been very
then
careful with his young
you
quarterback.
know what?
This is
Maybe
Josh Hart,
if,
you'd think of
in your
vertical
opinion,
shots.
if you really
This
feel
year's
good in
going
your
more
gut about
complimentary,
Tennessee, maybe
leaning
a
on
little
the
bit of that
defense,
sprinkle
leaning
on the money
Dylan
line
Sampson,
is
who leads
worth
the SEC,
a
and
wager.
taking chances of when and how to attack.
Especially with the way the
Tonight, I think
quarterback's
he's
been
gonna have
playing
to
for
trust him,
Georgia.
assuming
Totally
he's healthy,
understandable
and he's
to
going to
think
have to
that
make
way.
plays consistently for
These
them to be able to
teams,
pull this off.
these
And
teams
he is
tell you
showing
last
so
minute
many flashes.
information,
This is
then
why we
there's
fall in
line
love with this
change.
guy as a young quarterback. The arm talent.
What do you mean about that, Derek? Can you just clarify a bit more? You mean like Tennessee's quarterback today being like his status being up in the air all week, and then today, we get confirmation that he's going to play. Is that sort of what you mean by that?
but athletic in the
Alex
open
Simmons,
field.
go
He can
Dan the
get
man.
away
I'm
from
happy
people,
with
and
all
he
of the
covers a
money
lot of
I
ground
spend
with
on the
those long
picks.
strides. So
Get
it's
the
a
broom
great
out. This guy's
playmaker.
sweeping
This is
it
the thing
up.
that's really held, I think, Tennessee's
You know
offense
what? We
back
are due
from
for a
being the
sweep.
offense
Speaking
you
of
expect.
sweeping, I
The
know we've been
default
absolutely just
consistency.
killing it
He's
for
had
almost
some
2 months
chances.
now.
They've been close,
But we
they
are
haven't
due to have a
quite
sweep
hit
one of these
on them.
weeks.
They're gonna be
Unfortunately,
5
it
or
can't be
6 of
this
those
week. We
tonight.
did come up
Will
short
we
on
hit
Thursday
them
night
is the
football.
question. And then the decision making. This is a young
Maybe we'll
quarterback
just
who
get a
believes
sweep
in his
today.
ability,
College
trying to make a
football,
play,
maybe
see the
college this
underneath
week.
coverage. Instead of
NFL
just
was
throwing this one
Thursday.
away, living for
Maybe
the
my
next down,
college football
throws it
plays
into
this
coverage.
week will be a
Turnover in the
sweep.
red
Let's go
zone,
for a sweep, Alex.
exactly
Hopefully
what
we
you
can
can't
get one. We're
wanna
due.
do.
We're due for
And
a
Coach,
sweep.
maybe
We've been
you have an answer.
absolutely
I mean,
just
Josh
killing
Heupel,
it, but we are
we know
due
what
for a
he's done
sweep.
these last 3 years. 38 points a game. Only
What's your
13
favorite
points a game against
future bet
Kirby's defense.
for the shit?
That's got to change tonight for the Vols.
What
Yeah, and I
the
think
fuck
the thing
does
about
that
it
mean?
is the way Tennessee's running the ball, they've kind of played
Just
behind their
just
defense a
specify
little
more,
bit this
man.
year, which is
I'll try to
unusual. But
answer
if they
you.
hit the shots that
Favorite
they have down the
future
field to go
bet
with that
for
running
the
game,
ship?
it's going to be hard to stop.
Oh, who do
Will
I
they stop
like?
him, Steve? Coach, one question.
Who
though.
do
When
I
you're going
like
into
to
a game
win it
like this
all?
with your defense, do you have
Are
a
you
number
talking
in your
about
head
who
say
do I
we need
think's
to
going to
score
win the
this to win
national
game?
championship this year in
I
college
never had.
football? Is that what you mean?
I was always the next play, but when you play
Championship,
Tennessee,
okay.
you figure you better score some points because they're difficult.
If
to
they
stop
get
with
in,
the
I think I like
spread
Penn
and the
State.
pace of play.
I think I
It's
like
just
Penn State
difficult
to win
be
it all.
consistent with them. But I think Georgia's got the right kind of defense
can't go with
to
the
do
square
it. They're
shit.
good
It ain't gonna
tacklers.
be Oregon.
They play well on the perimeter.
It ain't gonna
They
be
got
Oregon.
A good front, so they don't have to play.
Could be
an
Ohio
extra guy in the
State.
box to stop the run.
Georgia wins 23-20.
Georgia. If Georgia simply, if their quarterback locks in, Georgia's in the mix. Texas offensively in the mix. But Penn State, I mean, I'm just not your bland, casual
25 minutes and change on
type of guy. I mean,
He threw the deep ball against
sports
Florida
betting's
last
not
week.
easy, and if
Looked a lot
you're
healthier,
too
a lot better than
casual
he has
with the way you
since
think,
he was hurt earlier this year, and there's I think
it doesn't work. Penn State has no offense. They have a great offense. They got good running backs. They don't need offense.
Texas, I think
They're old school, man. They're classic Big Ten. Great defense, good running backs, nasty running backs,
Texas
great line of
defense is so
scrimmage,
athletic and
pretty
they're
solid
one of the best
coaching.
defensive teams in the country.
I disagree with that
because
completely.
Sark gets
Penn
a
State's
lot
a
of
really good
attention
team. I think
being
they're going to
a
win it
great
all.
play caller and having a great offense. But
It's going to be a wild
Texas
playoff.
defense is
Yeah,
really, really
absolutely
good.
no doubt. There's no way around it. With all these teams in the mix, there's going to be some crazy stuff that happens. It'll be very, very interesting to see what teams get in the back end of the playoff. I'm not curious with like the teams up front. I'm curious about the teams like 9 through 12 to see if maybe one of those could really make a run or something. Penn State is overrated. No, they're underrated. They're underrated.
This year, second most in the country. They've lost 8. That's among the most too. And Landon Jackson. Look,
Cut that TV off. It's crazy trying to talk over that. No, it's not. You're crazy for saying that. We like to listen to College Game Day too.
Noon Eastern time, Tulane and Navy. Senior day at the Naval Academy. And
If your brain can't multitask listening to 2 things at once, then you should not be sports betting. You should not be sports
game in
betting.
this stadium. It'll be on ESPN2 at noon.
Go back to bed.
And Tulane trying to work its way. They win the game.
Guys, you're
They're
really
in the
missing out if you're not on the text list.
Championship at the midshipmen.
Yeah, I mean, you can only read what's on the screen. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The people that have been on the text list long term are just up so much money. It's stupid. I mean, every single sport. MLB season was insane. NBA playoffs last spring, insane. College basketball last year, nuts. Made so much money. And for about 2 months now, we've been absolutely printing money in football, and there's so much season left. Every sport. I mean, there's just no one doing this, man. Please, somebody, find me another person in this industry doing this on this type of level consistently. Somebody, find me someone.
They may win this game, but they're going to have to work for it, I think. On the road against San Jose State.
When Franklin won anything, he can't beat Ohio State. Look it up, facts.
I had no idea, by the way, that you picked this one as
well.
well.
Derek, I have a feeling you're a bit casual.
San Jose,
but it is true.
Nick Nash,
it is true.
Struggles in pass defense.
He's got to prove it. He has to prove it on the biggest stage.
I'm looking with the Tennessee Volunteers. I'm not saying that they're going to win, but I think they will cover. Listen, with Nico coming out of concussion protocol, They may just cover, not win.
The world needs Nebraska back in a bowl game, and who's coming to save the day but Dana Holgerson? Give me the Huskers at the Coliseum.
I think Nebraska's a good money line play as well.
Right corner there, 5 points plus spread.
Nebraska money line. I think is worth a shot.
I'm the reigning champion. Virginia needs to get it done. Plus 21.5.
I bet you took Penn State over Ohio State.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, heck yeah. And did you watch the game, or are you just a scoreboard watcher? Penn State easily should have beaten Ohio State. Easily.
Getting 10.5 against
the officiating, goal line stand.
I liked it a lot better then.
They played 10 games.
Penn State
would win 7 of them.
Number 6 in total offense.
Did you notice the little tilt on the desk over there? You guys partnering up over there? See that?
Red Wings is pretty good. I have no idea who that is. Am I betting on Kansas? You have to be on the client list to know what I actually bet on.
Game day greatness. Let me tell you something. Bronco Mendenhall, if you get some game day greatness in Albuquerque tonight, you will be a friend of the program forever.
Wow,
you can
Virginia,
come who are conspiring against me out of their misery. Come on, Bronco.
Virginia over Notre Dame. I actually think that's very possible. Gregory said, I paid for a weekly package. How do I get the pick? By email? Okay, so I'm just pulling up updated orders now. So, let's see, Gregory. I see it. Okay, so Gregory's one of the few people that can put their phone in. A lot of you guys forget to put your phone in when you place an order. So if you signed up recently this morning, I'll go through them all right now. You'll get the picks in like a minute. If you forgot to put your phone in, or you couldn't figure it out, look for an email. I'll send you an email to get that info. But for Greg, I'm going to text you right now if you put your phone in. I'll send you the pick.
I think we all know the Dogs are winning the SEC. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I'll add you to the list so you'll get everything for the whole next week. Too.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Get your holidays delivered at the speed you need, only from the Home Depot.
Man, that sandwich looks lonely, and that's sad. So let Jimmy John's fix that by adding free chips and a free drink. Turn an 8-inch sandwich or wrap into a combo for free after 2 p.m. Only at Jimmy John's.
Let's unretire.
Why not?
Let's see.
Hey. I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro. Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well.
All right, Greg, you're all set. That's all. That's what I'm
ready to show who's the cheesiest. I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
It's going to be a huge week in NFL. I'm going to have a lot of picks that come out tonight after midnight. I mean,
with this online-only deal from Buffalo Wild Wings Go, you get 20 boneless wings and fries for $16.99. That's enough to feed you and like 2 friends. Or 1 if you're selfish. And I am selfish.
Oh, Derek. You gotta
Tamara, Izzy, and Emma.
You might be
no
the
one
most
puts more love into logistics than these 3. You need them. They need a retirement plan. Work with principals so we can help you with a plan that's right for your team. Let our expertise round out yours.
If you love life, get your deep-fried turkey sandwiches at Arby's. If you like flirting with death,
Jared.
deep fry your turkey at home and risk blowing it up. 2 solid options here. Arby's, we have the meat.
Looking for a way to stretch the dollar? With Insurify, you can cut your car insurance bill in half. Scroll through dozens of prices and tap to switch online. That's it. No phone calls and no wasted time. Go to Insurify and save today.
I'm Dr. Shannon Klingman, the inventor of whole body deodorant like Mando. It's clinically proven to block odor all day.
I'll get to you guys' questions here in a second. I'm just updating everybody who's joined the text list or needs to be added to it.
Everywhere.
Just updating everybody. We got about 10 minutes in the 15 minutes.
Camera for only $41 on
you guys can still get in right now while
online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56. I got this barbecue smoker for $26.
And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
College Game Day is built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. And in part by Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly.
What? You're going to win. Game within the game. Our celebrity guest picker. It's been an Indiana kind of season so far. Kyle Schwarber. One game better in the loss column than Miss Terry, and continuing to lead the way from his day in Bloomington. And Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion athlete.
All right, I got one. Your team is Oregon. Mr. Potato Head Franklin can't beat Ohio State. Yeah, you really can't get it done, can you? For sure, Nebraska can beat USC. Yes. You really think Nebraska has a chance against USC? Absolutely. Absolutely,
yeah,
they
it's a
do.
huge one tonight in Madison Square Garden.
They
Welcome
have,
back to the coach. And I would pick this
arguably a
man if he
coaching
was fighting
advantage.
anybody on earth other than
Let me just
Cody Rhodes.
okay,
or
Andy
our tribal chief,
Garcia. I
Roman
don't have
Reigns.
your
I
number
will
on
take
the order, so
John
I'm gonna send you an email instead. Just
a quick
to
one
respond to.
against Stipe
Once you respond to the
Miocic.
email, we'll be good to
Was that
go. You'll
last
be
night
on
to
the
watch
text.
Mike Tyson?
I saw his butt
So just
cheeks.
keep an eye out for that email. Got plenty of time here. Get you on the text list. Get you the picks.
Yeah,
You're good to go.
I'm going John Jones too.
Okay,
you said this could be one of the biggest.
Are they going over
UFC
MMA?
matches of all time?
Yeah, this is like
MMA
got a
tonight, guys.
dream
I almost
fight
made a
here for
video.
Stipe,
I
obviously, and
almost
John
made a
Jones.
video on this.
Tommy Aspinall is on deck. I mean, this is a big
I
deal.
think
Big one. Hey, Cody, great interview on the pivot. I saw you on the pivot. Great interview.
Andy Garcia just got I just got your email, but I just sent you one as well. I just sent you an email.
Did it
So
all
just
right?
respond to that.
Sometimes when you go in there,
and
they
you'll be
think
good to go. Look forward look for that
Margin
email.
for error. They need some help to win the
I'm
conference.
also going to
12-point
respond
favorite
to
against
your
the Panthers.
email that you sent me,
On the
just
road.
so you
The
get it
Panthers
twice.
giving up
It's the same
25
email,
points
so
a
just
game.
reply to
They're not gonna
one
have
of
the
them,
starting quarterback.
and you'll be good to
They
go.
lost their last 2 games. I'm going Clemson.
I think Clemson all the way with Eli Holstein out, tough for
You
Pitt.
got the email? Cool. Yeah, just respond to
Pitt
that.
really
We'll be good to
struggled on
go.
defense against SMU. I like Clemson.
Clemson and Pitt.
So with Eli
Kinda like
Holstein out,
Pitt
I
with
think that question
points.
mark actually is in
Kind of like
Pitt's
Pitt
favor.
with the points. But Clemson's kind of on a mission after that bad Louisville loss. And I was on Louisville that day.
Narduzzi's defense needs to figure it out. Give me the Pitt Panthers to get a big time win here over the Clemson Tigers.
Wow, Pat McAfee, a West
It helps save
Virginia
their
guy.
season, maybe create a little momentum.
That is
Klubnik doing a hell of a
insane.
job.
That is crazy.
24 touchdowns, only 4 picks. Clemson's still alive to get to Charlotte. They'll need some help with Miami
Andy says,
potentially
"I got the
losing to
email."
Syracuse,
All right, man, I'm looking for your reply. I'm refreshing it as we speak.
but they still have a lot to play for.
Then they also
Moving
could use some
forward,
help.
fitness. 68% of the
Boston
money is on
College
Nebraska.
against SMU. How about giving me a quick
Okay, what's
pick
the
on BC and
percentage of
SMU,
bets,
the
though?
ACC
What's
leader?
the percentage of bets?
You guys talked about Jennings, a dual threat quarterback. A lot of people not giving
Send it
credit
now. All right, I'm going to refresh it. Let me refresh my inbox.
to. I like SMU big today.
Yeah, I like SMU.
All right, I
as
got
well.
your
think
reply,
they're one
so
of
I'll
those
add you
teams
to the
that's
text
gaining
list. We'll be
momentum
good
as
to
the
go.
season goes on.
Let me
Kevin
send
Jennings has
you
been
right
great. They
now.
play good defense.
Yeah, I watch your film.
Man, what is good with this stream?
When I believe it, Castellanos just left.
Yeah, that's
Give me
weird.
SMU.
What the heck? Just leave.
Bounced.
Kevin.
I had to write him in here his notes. I'm going SMU as well. Optimistic defense.
Wow, they're all going SMU
offense,
over
scoring at will.
BC.
I think it's a big day for the Mustang.
They're all
Big 12,
going
Arizona
SMU over
State,
BC,
Kansas
huh?
State still in the mix. They need a little help to get to the
Man, fucking stream.
Big 12
Arizona,
title. I
Kansas
saw that
State,
on the
good one.
rundown. I was like, why are we picking this game? I thought it was a mistake. It might be the first one of those this season. Yeah, that's what I mean, but just Kansas State, I guess. Let's go Kansas State.
Yeah, I'm going Kansas State. They got to bounce back. They had a tough week last week in Houston, so I think they'll bounce back.
What the disrespect about why? Give me Arizona State. Get a massive win here over Kansas State in the entire conversation.
I'm
All
going
right,
with
Andy
Coach
Garcia,
Saban
you're
bouncing
all
back
set,
from
man.
last week. Kansas State for me.
Smart.
You are on the text list, so any more plays I send out today or tomorrow or anything during the week, you'll get them. You will get them.
Right?
No, it's a title. Belts on up your pants.
Sent you everything I've already sent out this week.
Okay, because he gets really upset if
you're on there. You'll get everything from here on out.
But come on, this is a championship. This is earned. This is a title. You don't walk into Macy's.
You like SMU as well? Yeah, I mean the quarterback situation for Boston College.
You got to be a dog.
This ain't looking good. So many points. So many points.
Kansas State.
You like Arizona State here, okay? You like them to cover, or do you think they actually win over Kansas State? What are you thinking there?
I watched the Holy War last week. I think Utah just left too much on the field against BYU.
I agree with Desmond a little bit there. Because Utah didn't quite get that win, I'm worried about their morale and their energy just a little bit.
West Virginia still has a path to the Big 12
If Utah had
championship.
beaten BYU, I would ride the momentum, and I would also take them to upset Colorado. I'm just worried about their. I'm worried about their energy, man.
I love that.
Oh, pretty good.
Who knows? Maybe they're frustrated. And they know they can beat good teams, and they try to get a win here. You never know. It's college football. Nothing's a guarantee.
Program, obviously, but Colorado just each week getting better and better. And Robert Livingston.
By the way, guys, we got about 5 minutes, so pretty much last call to get on the text list for today. It's going
to
be a huge weekend, man.
Really
huge
BYU
weekend.
wins all the close games. Kansas has lost all of them.
I mean, I got
like BYU a lot. I think they're a gritty team. They're well coached.
Tomorrow's going to be crazy. Today's looking good, but tomorrow.
Yeah, I got BYU.
Tomorrow's going to be absolutely nuts. Tomorrow's literally going to be like.
If you're a basketball team,
we're gonna try to go for a record tomorrow. We're gonna try.
Every game on the last possession.
I'm up over 17 units in the last 3 weeks of NFL. I am so unbelievably dialed in with NFL. Tomorrow is really gonna try. I'm gonna try to set records tomorrow.
And especially with the relationships that are.
So hopefully we'll make some cash today. It'll be a good one. And tomorrow we're really gonna go for blood. Prime got them young men believing. He absolutely does. Great motivator. A lot of the people on that coaching staff share that same energy. I do like that about Colorado.
The other way with it, and for no reason other than there was a great
you really like the 7.5, but you think Arizona can also win. Arizona State, yeah, that's more than fair. I think
it may happen.
I'm worried about
not so fast.
A home. That particular environment is actually one of the most underrated.
I'm going to give you a not so fast.
In all of football. A home night game for Kansas State, off a bye week, off of a loss to Houston. I don't like the spot for Arizona State, but you make good points.
I agree with him.
How about Baylor? Can we fade them? I wouldn't. I don't think West Virginia.
12 touchdowns. I think Kansas can pull off an upset.
It's a coin flip type of a game. It's just really hard.
Kansas may be getting right.
Really hard, man.
Tulane wins here in the American Championship game.
When's tomorrow's pick being sent out? Well, I already sent out one.
I'm going to go with
I already sent out a money line pick for tomorrow. I'll probably send out the full pile of NFL picks right around midnight tonight, just after midnight Eastern time tonight.
I'm with my man Pat.
The text list will probably get a pretty good swarm of multiple texts. Multiple texts will be sent out tonight for NFL, and I'll probably add a couple tomorrow as well. So anytime from the later hours tonight all the way through tomorrow. Probably make some tomorrow in the late games. I'll probably cook up maybe a same game parlay for the group for Sunday and Monday night. We've been cashing those like 4 weeks straight. So yeah, look forward to just an unbelievable amount of text coming to the text list here over the next 24 hours or so. It'll be a shit ton. What's the whiteboard pick? I missed it. Just read, man. Is it not showing up on the screen? Arkansas plus 13.5 is what I sent out this week for college. We went with Arkansas plus 13.5 for the free pick.
That team was just they didn't look good. So I'm gonna go with the Gators if I had to pick a team. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I think this is.
This should be a good game. I think Florida and LSU is one of the more underrated games just in terms of watching.
Coach, do we know
Just in
what they were
terms of
saying
watching
I
today,
still
I
don't
think it'll be a
know
great game
what
just
they
to
were
watch.
saying down there
It'll
at
be fun.
LSU,
No, we
but
don't know.
I do know that
Two-leg
they're gonna
parlay
get a
last
win
night.
over Florida Gators
You're wild,
today.
Alex.
And Governor
You're wild
Jafari
with the parlays.
still has an opportunity
All
to
right,
put a
just
live
got
tiger
another
in
order.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium if they make it to
So
the
if
SEC
you were the
championship.
person who just
Spoken
placed that
like,
last
Bobby
order,
Boucher
I'm
right
sending
there.
you an email. You
Louisiana.
forgot to
That's
put
right.
your phone when you
I'd say
signed
they
up,
still have a
so I
path
can't
to the
text you
championship
immediately.
potentially. I'm going with
So
LSU.
just reply to
That's a
the
good pick.
email,
LSU's
and you'll
won
be all
5
set.
straight against Gators. Make it 6.
But it's a great
Email
point. I
is
think a lot of
being
people thought once
sent
they lost last week to Alabama, it was
right
over. There is still a path, and it's not crazy.
now.
So they got to
Email
get
just
locked in. We're
sent
going
to
to learn a
you.
lot about LSU,
Whoever
and
just
maturity,
signed
how
up
they
to the
handle
text
this trip
list. So
against
just
a good
reply to
Florida
that.
defense. See if they can play well. I
And
think
to
they
make
can
things
get it
even
done.
quicker
Play well
for you,
quarterback.
I'm just
On
going to
ABC,
screenshot
as
right
soon as
now
we're finished
all
on
of the
Gameday,
texts that were
Texas
sent
and
this week.
Arkansas, Longhorns favored by 2 touchdowns.
So instead of sending you
Not 2
multiple texts,
touchdowns,
I
but
can
do
just
think the
send you a
Longhorns will
screenshot
win
with
this game. They'll
everything.
pull
It'll
away
make, it'll
late.
make it
Arkansas
even
is gonna
easier for
come out
you.
ready to have a street fight with them late in the game. Texas
And that goes
will
for
pull away
anybody
for
here in the
Longhorns.
last couple minutes
Yeah, I
before
think
these
Texas
games
all
start.
the way.
If you want to
Circle
sign
have
up,
these guys better
I'll just
ready
go ahead and
after
use
that
this
tough game
screenshot.
they had
I'll
in
send the
Arkansas a couple
screenshot
years
of
ago.
all
Coach,
of
did
the
you know that there's
picks
going to be a
immediately.
1,000-pound hog on the field for this Arkansas team today in this big rivalry?
Did you
Give
see
me
Arkansas's last
with a
game?
big
Texas
win
wins this game. I'm just
over
saying.
Texas
Yeah, but
today.
Arkansas's last game
I
wasn't
don't
with
know
that
about
quarterback,
Pat.
man.
Hey, the song that
I
come
did
out
see
to at the
Arkansas's
beginning, it
last
says
game.
wrestling is
It was
more than one
embarrassing.
royal family. I got 2 nephews, academic scholarships. at
Hard to believe they're
UT.
going to show up like that twice.
Go Horns.
Wow.
Come on, Derek. Think outside the box.
National
You might be
champion
a world
I am
record
going
public
against
swearer.
Florida. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Texas.
I like
Is it
Rutgers
1,000-pound hog?
on
Is
one
it-
of the
is it
low-end
normal
games
or is it-
today. Yeah, not bad at
I don't know
all.
if it's
Not a bad
I
look
looked
at
at it and
all.
I said,
I think
"Dang,
that's
that looks like
that's
it's
not
like
a bad
1,000-pound
wager.
hog."
They could use that hog in the
Not a
secondary
bad wager.
because the Arkansas secondary had basically tryouts this week because
right,
they've
just
given
got
up
the
so many
reply.
big plays. And here comes Quinn Ewers. Normally, I would say be
Sending the
careful.
text now to
Texas,
whoever just replied
early
to the
kick
email.
hurts Arkansas. I think Texas wins big, throwing the ball through the air.
If they use the hog in the secondary only at safety, straight downhill speed, they do not change
That's right.
direction.
Old school
well.
football.
From preseason #1 to the first
All right,
team out
screenshot
of the
was
college
sent.
football playoff, at least at the moment, and that is where Georgia stands. Where Tennessee stands
And
is
now I'm
atop the
adding your
SEC
number to the
and
actual
hoping to
text
put
list,
a
so you'll get
final
everything from
hobnail
this point
boot
forward
across
when
the
it gets
nose
sent out.
of the Dogs' playoff hopes.
Dan putting in that work right now hard.
Tennessee, it's always a big
I've been putting in that work every day, man. Didn't we go? Were you with me for baseball, Alex? Man, that was a heck of a summer, wasn't it? Going over every single game in baseball for the whole freaking season.
Feel like a championship game.
This is what I like, man. You can only be good at this stuff if you truly enjoy it. I mean, I'm up late. Sometimes you guys don't see me until late morning hours, or I don't respond to emails or texts, super early in the morning, because I'm up at 3 a.m. still going over this shit. Like, I do this shit, bro. I bet all this. Like, I don't just like try to run a business and like have people on a subscriber list. Like, yeah, I'm a pick seller. No. I bet all this, and I decided to actually make social media and try to show people the right way to do shit. So the text list is nothing more than like get on my text list, get my bets, and pay just enough money to worth my time to like actually do all this extra stuff it takes. But I'm just trying to get the bet. I'm just trying to get the same bet out to these people, man.
Coach,
that's
I
all
was
I'm
very
trying to
lucky
do.
to get drafted to the Indianapolis
Aaron,
Colts. The quarterback of that team took me down to Knoxville and taught me quickly that Rocky Top.
Yeah, man, tomorrow's going to be super epic. I can't wait to do this recap video on Tuesday. I actually can't wait because I'm going to really try to go for blood tomorrow. Today, it looks just fine, but tomorrow, really, I swear, tomorrow's really going to be something.
It's a mean machine in the red and black. Ain't nothing finer in the land than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan. Go Dogs! Go Dogs!
I am starting up what you're doing too.
Something special happening down here.
I do a lot of research myself.
Smart told me yesterday that when he was growing up, he had a poster on his wall of the
Starting
American dream, Dusty Roads.
Unit management money make itself. Yes, unit management's so critical, man.
And put themselves
Unit management is actually more important than the bets, because if you're not betting the right size wagers, one single loss can literally ruin.
We're in God's country. It's November.
Ruin everything,
dog
man.
Season. They're the best in all the SEC and all of football. I am picking the dogs, baby.
Moving forward, fitness. What are you starting up as well? A different type of business or YouTube channel? You gonna do some picks, teaching people how to make money in this game?
Hey,
Nice,
Iago,
nice.
You ever seen anything like this? They're crazy. Iago, you know, 28 straight games at home. You know that.
Are you gonna do a YouTube channel as well, man?
You beat him Tennessee 7 straight times. You know that. Iago, I think you're beautiful.
Make sure you fade SMU.
Give me that dog.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I'm not going to recommend necessarily betting on them, but fading them with that Boston quarterback situation is crazy. Drunk live betting is what kills my bankroll. So don't do it, man. Don't do it. Yes, I got a YouTube started up. Cool. Is it the same YouTube you're using right now? Is it Moving Forward Fitness? Are you going to do the sports on there? Yeah, guys, that's going to do it, man. These games are started. I'm going to go watch football. So I have everybody updated.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh.
If I'm free, I'm going to try to pop on here tonight, too. And do like a last-second NFL stream. I might just do it tomorrow during the day from like, the last hour or two before the 1 p.m. NFL games kick off. Emotional betting is what kills my bankroll. Drunk betting is what kills my bankroll. Look at these comments. Stop doing this shit. Stop it. You have to just lock in your bets and just, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you lose, you lose. You can't win every single wager. You guys got to stop chasing losses. Stop betting with emotion. You got to stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Do it the right way. Another huge weekend in route. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
And Greg McElroy.